So I go to sleep. I wake up. I'm like, okay, today's going to be a good day. I check my phone. I got a text message and it says, hey, I need to continue to stand in the gap. So we're going to have to nix the plans that we planned. And I'm like, what? So, welcome back to my channel, Wildly Living with Kendra. I'm Kendra. So, I just have to tell you guys, I had a revelation, and what I realized is that I was prayed away. So, someone prayed me away, and they didn't want me to enter into their 2024. Yeah, can you believe that? I can't believe it. So I was like, wow. Never did I thought I would realize that I was the problem. Like, I mean, in the past, I could identify certain things where I'm like, that was 100% you. But most recently, I was like, oh my God, I've been prayed away. Someone prayed me away. They said they weren't taking me in their 2024. So are you the toxic MF? Like, oh my God, baby girl. So let me tell you guys how I came to this conclusion. So I was speaking to, at the time, before I was released from my contract, my significant other. And they was like, hey, I've been praying about our relationship, and I'm like, oh my God, do it, Jesus. Yes. Okay. And, I'm standing in the gap for certain things and blah, 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 and da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. When are you going to be in prayer? You're going to be in prayer now. You're praying, have you already done it? Well, I'm praying now. So I'm like, okay, that's wonderful. So slowly, I saw a shift in their behavior, and I'm like, okay, all right, Lord, I know you're working behind the scenes, but what's happening? This is a little odd. This is a little different for me. So let me just check out the scene. Hey, babe. So are you still in prayer? Do you come to some resolution? Well, you know what? I solicited my family and also the pastor, and I'm like, oh, okay, me being me, I'm excited. I'm like, yes, get the whole congregation involved so it can be high and lifted up. Take that high. Yes. Then I started talking about what we gonna do. Like, hey, we got plans for this, we got plans for that. And he's like, yeah, okay. So I go to sleep. I wake up. I'm like, okay, today's going to be a good day. I check my phone. I got a text message and it says, hey, I need to continue to stand in the gap. So we're going to have to nix the plans that we planned. And I'm like, what? That's when I realized, y'all, he was praying me away. You know how you got to have two or more?
Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there.
He was soliciting those people to pray me away. And I was just like, baby boy prayed me away. He said, not in my 2024. Kendra's not going to make it. And then I looked to the heavens. I said, oh, am I the toxic one? Am I the problem here? No. I ain't gonna accept that. I am not the problem, y'all. I'm not it. Don't tag me in it. Yeah, guys, I guess I was, because at the end of the day, I'm just like, dang, we're great. But then when you realize, hey, maybe just not together. So what I leave you with for all the toxic MFs who's watching this, who don't want to come to the resolution that it is you, it's okay. It's okay. It'll take you a few days. Just sit there, mull over it, and be like, hey, where did I not see that you pushing too hard? Don't go to the left. Don't go to the right. Just keep straight. And if you can't straight, if you always got to deviate, baby boy, baby girl, you might be it. You might be it. But if someone prayed you away, release them, folks. Let them go so y'all both can be free. Don't be on a timeline. Don't be calling. And I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I did call 3 times. I did. Because that's me. I was like, wait a minute. We gotta talk about that. He ain't answer, praise God. So I just was like, Kendra, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do this. Let that man live. Let that man live. So I say all this to say, like, I'm laughing, y'all, but I'm telling you, don't be the person that don't release people, because it's not okay. It's not okay. Don't let these people be struggling with their emotions because you don't want to let go. So let me tell you what you can do as the toxic one, as the one who needs to release them people so they can be great and you can be great separately. Go talk to somebody. So this is a point where I said we was pivoting in 2024. This is the point of wellness. Speak to someone to make sure you can unpack all those things, right? So if there's something, I'm not saying that you have a bunch of issues. I'm not saying that you are down in the dumps, but right now, before you go back outside, and I'm saying this for myself too, before you go back outside, sis, before you venture out in them streets, bruh, you need to talk to somebody and be like, hey, I got a problem with commitment, but when I do commit, then I kind of steer to the right and it kind of make people shaky. So if that's you, talk to somebody, check your insurance. They might cover it. And even if they don't, you still need to pay out of pocket for that. You need to look at the budget and see where you can fit that in. That needs to be a part of the line item every month, right? So talk to somebody. And I'm saying this because I did, literally. I scheduled an appointment yesterday. I said, I need emergency appointments. I need to talk to somebody. Help me with me.
My back is against the wall. This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
She said, I'm so glad to see you. I said, me too. Can I talk to you for a minute? She said, go ahead. I said, thank you. You ain't even got to write nothing down. I said, don't even pick up your pen, sis. Just listen. And she listened. We talked for an hour and I said, you know what? I feel mighty good. I feel much better. You can pick up your book so I can go ahead and schedule that next appointment. So I'm already on the calendar. Be consistent with not being the problem, because what we don't want to do in 2024, we don't want to be prayed away by anybody else. So before we move on, we need to work on ourselves, make sure we're centered, make sure we're balanced, and don't be looking to the heavens and be like, you know what? Is it me? Is it? You already know you the problem. You know this. Acceptance is the first key to moving on and moving forward. So I leave you with this. If you don't get nothing else from what I'm saying, I leave you with this. If someone tells you they got to stand in the gap regarding your relationship because they don't know, they already know it's a no. They know it's a no. They just don't know what you gonna say or what you gonna do. So please, if that's the case, read between the lines and release. Let go. Let go. Let go. All right. So that's it. I ain't got nothing else. So please, if you got something for this, if you didn't get something from it, please, either way, just comment, like this video, share it, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll keep you, I probably won't keep you posted on this, but I will share with you some other little tidbits on how we're going to stay centered and well this year. and moving forward. So we won't be the problem. And so we can just make sure we're good mentally, spiritually, all of that. Bye for now. I'll share with you some other little excuse me. I don't know what that was going to be. I had to check the mic. Testing. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. As I told you, I like to dance, but I can't dance. I can't dance, but I like to dance. Anyway, I had to check the mic to see if it was on.